Fellas, AC here, welcome to another video. Today I'm talking about an exclusive review, and the fragrance is from a house that I've begun to really love. The house is called My Perfumes. Now, most of the reviews on YouTube from this house have been done by myself, because the good people at My Perfumes had sent me a huge box with lots of fragrances. This is another one of those cheapies. It's the Arabiat line and it's called Faris. This, I believe, is a YouTube exclusive, and the reason I like this fragrance is because it did something which I did not expect it to do. But before I go into the fragrance, I just want to know from the people who are from the Saudi Arabian or the Arabian world, what is the significance of a horseshoe? Because I'm seeing this in a lot of Arabian fragrances. Let me show it to you. There's one here. It's Arabian Oud Asil. I've got to review this one. I know a lot of people have requested me. So this is a horseshoe. This is a horseshoe. I'll show you another one. It's a pretty expensive fragrance called Maidan by Spirit of Dubai. And I would just love to know two things. One, what is the name? What is the meaning of the name? Excuse me. Faris. And the other one is, why is horseshoe so important to the Arabian people? I asked a friend of mine, he's an Arab, Abdullah. He said he couldn't think of anything, any association or any relevance of horseshoe in their customs. So it'd be nice to know. So with that being said, let's start reviewing this fragrance. So this fragrance is basically a vanilla based fragrance, but the vanilla is not like the vanilla you would smell in the Western world. It's not fruity, it's not gourmand, it's fruity. Yeah, and it's makeupy. Yeah, I've seen this vanilla. They've got two vanilla fragrances. One is the expensive one called Hot Vanilla. That also has the same type of vanilla. It doesn't smell like the vanilla you would smell in a Guerlain or like the vanilla you would smell in other Western fragrances. They're mostly fruity and very sharp, right? And I'm not spraying it because I sprayed a couple of sprays, but I'll show you the atomizer. Atomizer is pretty decent. Pretty decent. It just goes, and I quite like everything about My Perfumes. This is a cheapie. As I said, it's in the 15-pound line range. I believe it's 100 ml, but I can't remember. I'll have a look. So when you first spray the fragrance, it smells very sweet, foody, non-foody vanilla, with a note which really surprised me. It's like a fruity orange blossom. So it's like a fleshy, fruity smell with a makeupy, fruity vanilla. And the whole thing has a very effervescent quality, as if a lot of ISOE super has been used. So I checked the notes, and they've used cashmere wood or cashmere wood. And I know that cashmere wood has this silky but effervescent quality, slightly sprightly. Yeah, the fragrance isn't sort of thick, it's not foody, it's fruity, and that's why I like this fragrance. For me, this fragrance's biggest selling point at its opening is its sweet orange blossom. Orange blossom is a soapy quality. It's also very orange and slightly bitter, like a peel of an orange would be. Here it's very sweet and it's very fruity, fleshy, fruity kind of a smell, very rounded. Good fun. It's a fun scent. And then towards the middle of the fragrance, there's this ambery feel to it. The sweetness recedes, a slightly ambery, woody feel to it. And they bring in a note of cedarwood. I really enjoy that middle phase. And towards the dry down, it spectacularly loses all its sweetness. Absolutely no sweetness at all. And then it becomes more of a cashmere wood, orange blossom, vetiver amber kind of a scent. I couldn't find vetiver, maybe I'm forgetting, but it's more vetivery, dry, airy, sort of a airy, woody kind of a scent. No sweetness at all. But the orange blossom, for me, remains throughout. The fruity vanilla is very heavy up top and then goes away. So that's the scent. The scent is very airy in the end, very sweet, fruity, and effervescent in the opening. It's a real pick-me-up. It's a really nice jovial, happy kind of a scent. So that's the scent profile, if you like. Now the pros and cons. Number one pro, for me, the fragrance is for people who like to go out clubbing. This is a fragrance which is very social. It is an attractive fragrance. It will appeal to people who really like to wear fragrances to get a lot of attention. So that's the kind of essence of this fragrance. I really like the sort of amicable quality of this fragrance. Really pulls people towards you. So that's number one upside. Number two upside, price point. Great value for money. Sells about 15 quid, maximum 16, 17, I don't know. But it's got tremendous scent profile and it's got tremendous performance. Number three upside for me would be the compliment factor. This has been designed in a way where you would be complimented when people smell this. It's quite unique, which is the number four upside. I haven't smelled anything that smells like this. Especially the way Orange Blossom has been coupled with the makeup vibe and the fruity vanilla. It's very unique. Normally, you know, Orange Blossom turns the fragrance sort of citrusy. Here it's very makeup-y, fruity smell. Yeah, it's very makeup-y, fruity. It's very unique. I really like it, and this is definitely a compliment magnet for you. Now the downsides. Number one downside of the fragrance is it's very, very sweet and almost feminine. Yeah. When you first spray it, because of that lipsticky smell or makeup-y smell, it's almost feminine. So if you don't like feminine fragrances, you may not like this. But it's not cloying. That's the other upside. You know, in spite of having these notes and the way it smells, it's not something that'll nauseate you. I've tried 4 or 5 sprays, it doesn't nauseate me. It's actually very nice fragrance. The other downside to the fragrance is limited wearability. I couldn't wear this during daytime. Maybe you can if you test it out. For me, it's not daytime scent. It's nighttime, nightlife kind of a fragrance. It's very glamorous. It's very attractive. You'd want to wear this when you're going out clubbing or partying or just social encounters with your friends. Yeah, very, very evening-y scent. This is an evening scent. So if you like fragrances like Eros, yeah, if you really like Eros, you might like this. This has that feel about it. It's very sexy and evening scent. Weather. I think you can wear this in any weather as long as it is evening time. I've tried it in summer. Late summer is when I got this. So got late summer, autumn, winter, spring, evening time, perfect. This is an evening scent. As long as you wear it in the evenings, you'll be fine. Age groups, any age groups. This is such a lively unisex fragrance to start with. It loses all its sweetness, so it becomes quite masculine in the end. So if you like such fragrances, you know, you'll be all right. If you're a 20-year-old or a 50-year-old, it doesn't matter. You should be able to handle the opening, which is quite sweet. And as I explained, makeup-y sort of vibe. But I think this would be a fit fragrance for anybody who likes to have a compliment, likes to have fun, has a bubbly personality, nothing too serious. That's the kind of scent this is. I think I've covered all aspects. Marks out of 10. I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. This is really good for people who are just starting off their journey. They like to get attention. They don't like anything too serious or complicated. Don't have too much money in terms of budget for fragrances. It'll really appeal to them. And that's why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Although limited wearability in terms of what occasions and stuff like that should have reduced it to 7. But I think the fragrance is really unique. Really unique and fun scent. So 8 out of 10. Hope you like the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.